Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing top 10 items that I want in Super Mario Maker 2. So, let's get right away. As you can see, there are many interesting power-ups that are already shown in the simple poster before even the trailer came out. Sideways swamps, Cooper in a cart, flaming fire things that got a black and red spots now. I can't even pronounce things now. Ant-like creatures from 3D World, giant bullet blasters, and so on. Well, that's even from the background. Now, the Cooper in the car surprised me. Never seen it in any game, ever. But that got me thinking, what power-ups would I put in Super Mario Maker 2? And I didn't want to just create them. I wanted to get them from actual games that Nintendo actually have a chance to put in. So, in number 10, the Red Star from Super Mario Galaxy. This is a power-up that I've absolutely loved. I played Super Mario Galaxy a lot. Even recently, I still play it to this day, and it is 12 years old now. Wow, didn't even think about that. And I still absolutely love flying around in it, shooting off. And yeah. So this power-up allows you to fly in Super Mario Galaxy in a red and black suit. You can fly anywhere you like, turn almost instantly, and I think it would be incredible to add to Super Mario Galaxy 2. And even though it's in 10, there are a lot of items that I would place in. But the reason why this is the number 10 is because on the way I think it would work in Super Mario Maker 2, the game's not a 3D game. So, what do you expect? I feel like, and there's already a flying ability with the clown car, so you would, but this thing, you'd grab the power up. I'd say you probably would have a timer of like 20 to 30 seconds. You could fly around, go anywhere, pretty much the same thing as a cart. You can't jump out of it and get back in, so therefore the 30-second time or 20-second timer comes into play. I feel like with the new motion controls, when you jump and you shake, that's when you can start flying. And you could go down the ground, you can walk around normal, and then suddenly fly off wherever you are. So if you just had to go for a tight squeeze and you've still got your power up, then you're pretty much good to go. And I feel like this shouldn't make you invincible, it shouldn't allow you to not get hurt. I feel like if you hurt, it just cuts out the power up and makes you small. Because it's pretty much just a normal mushroom, except you've already got it. And I think if you are small when you get it, it acts like a mushroom as well, so it makes you bigger. So then you'd fly around, it would be sharp turns, so it wouldn't be this slow drifting into spikes as the clown car might cause. So it has a lot more precision and things. And also with the motion controls, I feel like if you shake in midair while you're still flying, then you should get like a mini boost, and all you have to do to walk again is just have to land. And then you have to wait for the timer to go away if you don't want the timer to be there anymore. So, yeah. On the next place, number 9, is the invisibility cap from Super Mario 64. This cap allows you to grab it and practically turn invisible. You can go underwater and you'll be dropped to the bottom. Well, you wouldn't be dropped to the bottom, you just slowly float to the bottom and you wouldn't really be able to swim. You can go through grates, so like, I feel like one-way doors you'd be able to go through and all that. I feel like with this, you'll still be able to see yourself, but it'd make you invisible to enemies. So swamps wouldn't come down on you straight away. They wouldn't see you, they'd just leave you alone. Hammer bros wouldn't throw hammers at you. Boomerang bros wouldn't throw boomerangs. I don't even know if they're in the game. Fire bros wouldn't chuck fireballs at you. Wigglers that you hit won't come chasing after you. And yeah, altogether would allow you to run absolutely free without anything. You can even make like a small speedrun level where all you're running on is this timer. forgot to mention, there is a timer, around what, 20 to 30 seconds again. So you'd be able to do a speedrun zone, but with swamps above your head. So if you make it if you want to make multiple of them, so you can have a break in between little sections, then you can use this power up to do mini bit with a full timer in the actual screen. And then this gives you a small limited amount of time being invisible, so you've got to go underneath the swamps without being hit by them. So you've got to get it out of that little box in time. Little challenges. So you can have a speedrun challenge, then a jumping challenge and all sorts. You don't have to have just the speedrun challenge in that certain level. So, in number 8, I want the Blimp Fruit from Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yes, the first one was from Super Mario Galaxy, now this is from Super Mario Galaxy 2. What a coincidence. The first one was Super Mario Galaxy, now this one's Super Mario Galaxy 2. I don't know why I find that funny. But this one allows when Yoshi eats it to pretty much puff up with an allergic reaction. So when riding Yoshi and you eat this will allow Yoshi to puff up and start blowing air, almost allowing to float. Yes, another flying ability. Now you'd be able to control this, turning left and right, and holding a certain button, like the A button, you would hold in midair and you'd still be able to control left and right. So you would always go upwards, you wouldn't be able to stop going upwards unless you hold A, and then you can go left and right. You can't go down and got this unless you get off of Yoshi, which is quite cool, I think. And you can make some fun puzzling challenges from jumping between Yoshi to Yoshi to try and grab these Blimp Fruits to start floating up, dodging spikes, which I can imagine would be great. Now, in number 7? Yeah, no. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this is number 7. No, 10, 9, 8. That's number 8. Now we're going on to number 7. Is the Rock Mushroom. Yes, from Super Mario Galaxy again, both this time. And this one allows you to turn up into a ball and roll around as a boulder. You can smash through bricks and all sorts, which I feel like you can make your own little bowling in 2D Super Mario Maker. You can do tiny little jumps, but not proper jumps. And I feel like this one you would not need a timer for, because you can easily just make too big of a jump for him to be it, and you can make a little spike scene that allows you, makes him have to get hurt to get past. So I feel like this actually would count like a fire flower. It wouldn't actually take away the mushrooms well, so it would act like the fly flower would. So no, you cannot mix a fire flower and rock if you're thinking that. That's not what I'm meaning. But yeah, this would be quite fun to roll around in a rock and destroy everything in your path. I feel like if you run into a Bowser, or Bowser Jr., you should just bounce off doing one hit of damage, or for Bowser, a third of his damage gone. So that could be quite a cool battle. So, yeah. On number 6, it is the Cloud Flower. This Cloud Flower allows you to jump and shake to make... Guess what? Well, it's not there. Well, you just got a hint ahead. Wonder where it went. Anyway, it allows you to spawn a cloud, as you can see in the background. You can jump on them, you can shake, and you'll get a platform just beneath you to catch you. So you can jump around, backflip, do whatever you like, and create a platform just to catch you if you feel like you're going to fall. And get higher places and further places. Just a bit more fun. I don't think experts would use this in their kind of levels and stuff. I feel like they're going to be for easy players, people that aren't very good. So, yeah. Next up, as you saw in number 5, we've got Boomerang Flower thing. Ugh. And with this power up, you can turn... Well, there's the cloud thing, that's what I meant. You can turn into a boomerang bro, pretty much. Jump around and chuck your boomerang at your enemies. The weapon will come back, but you've got to try and dodge things while your weapon is in midair still. And what I feel like you could do with this is hold the Y button like with Cappy in Super Mario Odyssey and bounce on it as well for your platforming technique. And you could just throw your boomerang and hit enemies. pretty much it. In number 3, we have the Acorn Suit. Now, with this Acorn Suit... Wait, now it's number 4, wasn't it? Now, this is number 4, yeah. Acorn Suit. So, you can you turn into pretty much... Flying squirrel? Yeah, flying squirrel. And you can grab onto ledges. Well, not just ledges, but like any wall. Bounce off it and slowly... well, not slowly... fall down, but like very slowly go down, but really go fast right or left, and you can do almost a mid-air jump, which is in Super Mario U, and that's about it. So you really wouldn't have to do much to it, because we've already got that theme in the game, in the original, so it really wouldn't need much. It's just a much nicer power-up, more platforming power-up, and you can do better wall jumps, like long, really far wall jumps that are on complete different sets of screens, which would be pretty fun. Next one, in number 3, is the Penguin Suit. This suit allows you to, well, if you run fast enough, slide on ice, tummy first. When you go downhill, slide on your stomach. Shoot, it works like an ice flower, but better. Because there is no ice flower in the game, but I don't want to just get the ice flower and get rid of this, because I feel like this suit would be very much fun to run around, shoot icings, and then slide into enemies that are frozen. You can grab them, you can chuck them to take out other enemies. They will always slide, almost like a shell. Won't bounce off walls though. It will shatter when it hits the walls and get you a coin. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So you can run over and slide in your stomach. In number 2, the Mini Mushroom. The Mini Mushroom is one of my favourites. Honestly, absolutely loved it when it came out on Super Mario DS. New Super Mario Bros. DS, I think it was. And you could run around wherever you like. In 1 block radius, you're still actually fine. It's like Small Mario, except you can jump about 3 times higher, bounce 3 times higher, run at the same speed, I think. So it's just a nice, and it's got a lot of drift. So when you try to turn left and go back the other direction, it will take a little bit before it starts turning again in midair. And so yeah. Then next, for number 1, we have the blue shell. No, not the spiny shell from Super Mario Kart. I don't even know how they would implement that. I'm talking about the blue shell. The one you grab. The one you become. I know you do not become giant as it shows here. You grab it, you put it on, you run fast enough, and you bounce off like a shell. You can bounce off walls. You go about 3 times faster. You can hit enemies with your shell. It almost works like a helmet when you press down and you go fully into the shell. And it's very hard to stop. You can't control whether you go left or right once you're into shell mode. You have to press up and slowly grind to a stop. So I absolutely love this power up. My favourite in all the Mario games. I would love to see this. You'd be able to bounce off brick walls, bouncing through enemy to enemy, trying to dodge bounds of fire while busy taking out all the hundreds of Goombas that lay in these weird positions. Almost like pinball. You could create a pinball with a spring shooting you up. Then you got to run on some ice and you start bouncing with some sideways springs that are inside this pinball machine. And you bounce off them and try and grab, or try and hit a P-switch door. Hit a P-switch, go back around and hit, and get into another position where it gets you a P-switch door, so on. So you can pretty much create pinball. This power-up I've absolutely loved. Now, I'm afraid this is the end of the list. But one thing that it says, always in DS, is touch. And every single time I see it, it's like, I've got to touch it. I've got to touch it. I've got to touch it! And that's what you should do to the subscribe button and like button to see more. And there'll definitely be videos of Super Mario Maker 2 when it comes out in June. So now go and touch it. Touch the subscribe button. Touch the notification bell if you want this stuff. Nah. I think I've had too many blue shell pills. Anyway, subscribe now and you'll get to see me, well, hopefully, playing Blue Shell in Super Mario Maker 2. I praise. I would absolutely love it. So, anyway, there will be some Super Mario Maker 2 videos, even before it comes out, with some other, like, themes that I want that we've already seen, and so on, my review on it, if I might do that. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Blue shell or not. Bye-bye.